Looks like I was wrong. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out of the shop, we're road tripping. We are up in like Ham Lake, Minnesota, I think it is. And we're up here at the Copart picking up a 2020 Nissan Rogue. White one, all-wheel drive, SV. Nothing super fancy, but looks like it's a clean car, low mileage. This one's hit down the right side, which is not usually my favorite hit, but they're getting slim pickings right now, trying to find something with low mileage. So, you know, take what you get, don't mind a bit type thing. So we're going to, we just got here. We're waiting on the permission to come inside and get our title. They're saying 5-minute wait time, but honestly, that don't mean nothing at Copart. But all right, guys, we are back in the shop. It's been raining for about 2 days outside. It's a muddy mess. So we just unloaded this thing, got it inside. We're doing another side hit. I know I don't like them, but this is a pretty nice car. No damage on the front. Basically everything is right here as you see. A little damage on the wheel. We do have a bent tie rod. Obviously need a few plastic pieces. And as you can see, this is the same thing as that blue car that we did, if you remember that, my daughter's winter beater. Same concept. Might be a little deeper, but I'm not for sure yet. But for the most part, the interior, super clean. It needs a good once over, but it's not terrible, non-smoker type thing. It's got almost brand new tires, all new brakes all the way around. So I think we're ahead of the game that way. Problem is, can't get the door open, and I don't know why. It seems to be, it's unlocked. I've tried it from the inside, I've tried it from the outside. It really doesn't feel like the handle's doing anything, but I don't know if it's just stuck. So we're going to try to get a little medieval on it here. If not, we're going to cut a hole in the door. Hey! That wasn't so bad at all. I'm getting good at this, I tell you that. So the fender's junk. We don't have to really worry about that. I should probably get the fender off first, but I just want to get a peek. I don't know how much we're going to get done today. I'm assuming I'm going to have to order a rocker cut, and that's going to take a week. It usually does. So, hey, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, she's pretty smashed up in there. So as you can see, it is about the same as that blue car. I mean, actually probably a little worse, but still not bad at all. Nothing we can't work with. We do have some same damage up here on the lower hinge, just like we had on the blue one. I don't think this back door, I mean the back door is junk, but I don't think that hinge area is bent. I remember this here, there's not a whole lot underneath of that. This is just cosmetic for the most part. We'll get this rocker molding off. Looks like our door panel is good, not damaged. That's key for us. No airbags, obviously. Luckily, anyways. So we're going to get this thing torn down. I'll get some parts ordered for it. We'll probably, I don't know if I'm going to have to rack this thing up or not. We'll find out a little more once we get it torn apart. So let's set her up on the old time lapse, turn on some tunes, and as usual, blow her apart. Well, that didn't take long at all. I think it was 28 minutes, doors stripped off, fender off. I left the front bumper on. I think that's hopefully going to work putting back together. I am going to attempt another in-color repair. We have doors and a fender, this paint code on its way. It's supposed to be in perfect condition. It's supposed to be. We'll see about that. So we're going to cut it here, across here, and somewhere up in this area. I'm not 100% sure yet. Once this is off, we're going to go in, cut that section out. We'll drill all the spot welds out, take that section off. I'll show you when we get there. And it looks like it's a virgin. Front end looks original. So anyways, that's it for today. We're going to get a rocker cut ordered. It's going to take a week to get that, so I got other projects, but we'll get back to it. Well, only took 2.5 weeks, but we got our rocker. Evidently they don't have any employees to run the business, so it is what it is. Now that we have it, we can kind of get an idea. Obviously I already took the skin off of what we need and kind of get an idea of where we can cut it at. Just make a couple marks so we know where we're at. Obviously we don't need to go near this high, but cut above the wiring. So that's how much we got to work with, which is plenty. Whoop! So I already went through and drilled out the center of all the spot welds in the area that we are going to replace, which is pretty much from here down. I want to get into this hinge area because I need to do a little work, and I don't know if I need to replace that or fix it. We'll find out when we get there. So now that we got the center spot welds drilled out, we got the spot weld driller bit here, and get the fun job of drilling out spot welds. So now we got mostly everything cut. I'm sure there's a few, like right there's one I'm missing yet, but we'll find them as we go. Well, we got the rocker off, and well, it's a little worse than I thought. You can see our inner structure damage here is pretty substantial. A lot worse than I thought it would be. I thought there was going to be like a little damage here, but looks like I was wrong. But it is what it is. It's wrecked. It's mine. I got the parts. I got everything we need to fix it. So it's just a little more work. And this is the same thing we did on the blue one. Remember the blue one? So you can see on our inner structure here, you can see this seam right here is supposed to kind of be about here. So this whole B pillar is pushed in. You can see our structure damage through here. Our hinge is obviously bent, but I knew that. As far as the front, the hinge area here, and as I've seen on the past, it's buckled right here, so the hinge is pushed in. But that's what the frame machine's for. We'll fix that up. As far as this piece here, we're going to, I'm going to continue drilling the spot welds, and I'm going to replace the B pillar inner structure from just above the hinge around here, and we'll just drill these spot welds out the rest of the way around, and I'm going to remove this whole section. Then I'll come over here to our clip, which obviously I've already got the outer rocker off, and we will make the same cuts on this one, and we'll drill these spot welds out, take this section off, and then we'll put it on this one. But for now, I'm going to, I got the tire back on the front, I'm going to put it back on its own weight so nothing really shifts being up in the air like that. So I'm going to drill some more holes. So I'll catch up with you in a few minutes. It's going to take a while. All right, we got both sides drilled apart. We got our new section here, non-bent, and got it all trimmed up, ready to go in here. So we're going to burn this in. We're going to burn this section in, and I'm going to bring this out to it, and then should be good to go from there. So we do have our weld-through primer underneath of this area here. Everything's ground the best it needs to be anyways. Need some clamps. Well, for the most part, that is complete. A couple spots down here that need to be welded, but they're going to come through this rocker. I'm going to put all three pieces together, so I left those blank. Obviously, I need to grind this, clean this up, get some primer on the areas that we're not going to be re-welding to, and then new weld-through primer on that section. obviously I need to make the rocker fit, but we did get it done, but barely. The old Cobalt, I think, is on her last leg here. We got black tape holding the batteries in because the door broke, and it keeps going black, you know, darkening, and now it's not undarkening, but now it is. It was doing it a couple weeks ago too. It's getting worse, so I need a new helmet, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to spend $400 or $500 on a helmet to have it work not any better than that piece of crap. So if you know of a good helmet that you use or you like or whatever, let me know in the comments, because I need to get a new one, and there's a million obviously different helmets out there. So anyways, we're gonna get this ground down, get the primer done, and get the rocker fit, and we'll get back to it in a minute. Alrighty then, we have our we got all the grinding done, primer, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. But I do have the outer rocker trimmed to fit, pretty much ready to go. I need to grind down where we're going to weld yet, but before I can put it on, I need to address this hinge. Like I said, it's driven in and it needs to come out, so it's got a little buckle here. I don't think it's a big deal. I think I've done this on the blue one, but we're going to put a little heat on the back side and then put a little pressure on it and just walk that area back out. So we got the old hinge on. We're going to use that as our pull point. The new door has a new hinge, so I don't care if we ruin it. Whoop. Control the pressure though. I don't want too much on it. That. Alright, so we got that pretty much back out where it needs to be. Might be just a little past, but that's not a big deal. If I'm not happy with it, I can just hit it with a hammer. There's not much strength in that little hinge area, so easy to work with. But anyways, I'm gonna get the new rocker, outer rocker, ground up, cleaned up, and ready to go, and we'll start buzzing that thing on if my helmet holds up. Anyways, I'd like to get this done today, get all the dirt over with. So anyways, I'll get set up and we'll get on to the next part. Alright guys, Monday morning, and we are going to get a couple coats of epoxy put on this thing. Obviously we got it all ground down yesterday, and it's happy. So we're going to get a couple coats of MP170 put on over all the bare metal. Obviously we got a lot of it, and then we'll do a little body work up in this area in the front, a little seam sealing on the bottom. Should be pretty. Alright guys, well, we got the body work all finished up good enough. It's just a door jamb on a Nissan Rogue. We're not getting super picky, but got a coat of primer put on everything. Guide coated it, sanded it back out again, reprimed it, wet sand with 400, gray Scotch-Brite up in our blend areas. We're just going to keep it real tight. We're not going to get too crazy about blending stuff because it's a door jamb on a Nissan Rogue. Who really cares, right? So we just got some white base mixed up. This is a tri-coat coming on the fan. So this is a tri-coat, so we're going to get our white base on. A couple, 3 or 4 light coats. After that, we'll get a coat of the mid put on. Alright, so we got our white base on, and obviously we got our mid coat on. I got like 3 coats of mid. I was trying to dirty it up. It's a little whiter, but it's just the door jamb. But we got it now. It's good enough anyways. So we are going to get ready for some clear here. We've got some 3000 mixed up in the gun. We are going to blend our clear pretty much right in this area and right above this jam here. So to prep for that, when I prep the jam, it's all 400 gray Scotch-Brite, and from here up I just took regular rubbing compound and polished the paint up so it's a nice clean surface. And then what we're going to do is basically bring our clear down up to about here, and then usually I would hit it with SXA 840, which is it's a blender basically that dissolves the edge of the clear, but it's empty. So Buck, if you're watching, because I know you are, I need one of them next time I'm down at the store. So to get around that, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to bring the clear up, and then I've got one of my other guns with just some straight reducer in it, and we'll just fuzz that edge. It'll dissolve that clear edge. You don't blend clear unless you have to. I would never blend clear anywhere except for in a door jamb. That's the only place I ever do it. It's not the way to paint. But in a door jamb, it's just fine. It's not going to see the sun, power washing, salt, all that good stuff. So, let's get her going. Alright guys, next day, paint is dry, we are good to go, it's good enough. It's got like a little green hue to it, but again, it's in the door jamb. You're never going to see it unless I told you. So we're going to set some doors on here and see how we do. This is always fun by yourself. Trim's bent, that's nice. Alright, so we got the back door on. It definitely took a little kicking and shoving, but fairly happy with it. I'm not 100% happy with it, but it's kind of is what it is type thing. But before getting crazier, I figured let's put the front door on and see how that looks. So I'm going to do a little adjusting on this bottom. Oh yeah. Holes aren't quite opened up in that metal yet. It's gonna be loud. Much better. Okay, it's at least on there. A little tight. Needs to go forward. Yeah, our gap's a little tighter than I like to see. Overall though, it's not terrible. The colors are close, but I don't know if they're close enough. We'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's make the doors fit. You can see my gap here is this door is really dirty, so that's why it looks way off in the color, but the gap's a little tight. So the whole door needs to go forward. So let's work on that. Okay, so I moved the top hinge just a little. I'm pretty happy with my gap there, but still a little tight down at the bottom. So I'm going to pull that bottom hinge again and just clearance. It's there's enough room in most of it, but this front one, you got to remember this hinge was, this hinge area was bent in, so It is going to take some tweaking. Alright, so the front door, pretty happy with that. The gap's a little tight on the bottom yet, but we're going to do a little more tweaking yet. Okay, so we did what we did with the doors, did what we could anyways. This one's much better. That back gap, I still don't like it, but it is what it is. There's no other room to adjust it. It is what it is. So now we're going to show the fender on here and see how many different colors we got. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be painting this old girl. Because I don't like anything so far. But that's not out of the ordinary, because that goes below that. Yes. Okay. So I'm trying to put it together. I mean, to do it correctly, I need to take the front bumper off and the headlight off and all that stuff. But of course I'm lazy and I don't want to, so we are going to attempt to put it on this way. Alright, well, with some more kicking and shoving, we got the fender gap good. The top's decent. I don't love this here, but I don't love it on any Nissan, so it is what it is. Paint. I don't hate the hood of the fender, and that's basically what I was mostly concerned with. I don't hate the fender to the door, although I don't love it. But I definitely do not like this door to this door. That's pretty obvious. And that door to that quarter is pretty obvious. So we got to fix it. I'll call down the old Buckmaster. We'll get some paint ordered for it. So yeah, I'm going to jump on the bike, run down, pick up some paint. We'll get this thing wet sanded, tore down, masked up, and make the whole side one color. I mean, it's a tri-coat pearl white. You're not gonna be able to buy parts that fit right on there. The reason we buy parts in color is so we don't have to do any of the door jamb work, because then you got to take all these seals and clips and everything off. It's just not. It's a lot of jacking around. So we buy doors in color, put them on. If they match perfect, great. If they don't, we paint them. We're gonna paint it anyway. So anyways, I'll get it done and then we'll get back to putting it together. Well guys, as you can see, we got the old hot rod all painted up the other day. The color is much nicer. I'm much happier with that. Ended up just rebasing the entire side of the car. 2 coats of mid coat on it, 2 coats clear. She's good to go. We just threw it back together the other day. I didn't do anything on camera just because it's kind of pointless to watch me put door panels on. So threw the door panels on, the mirror, blah blah blah. Got ourselves the high-end set of eBay special wheel skins, I believe they call them. They're not hubcaps, they're called wheel skins. They snap right over top the alloy wheel, so basically it dresses it up that little bit. It'll help sell it. We did end up putting a inner tie rod in it. It was bent, so the alignment was out, so obviously I went to the alignment shop up to see Jamie. He got it all lined up, everything's good to go there. Drive straight, brakes are good, tires are good. This one's going for sale here in about 10 minutes. So anyways, that's it for this one, guys. We've got to get home and get on another one. We've got a silver one, Jacob's car. That's the next one. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you on the next one.